Welcome, everyone, to Unsupervised Consequences, Day 2. I am Dino the Genetic Marvel. This is a daily vlog that I am explaining kind of the results of the aftermath of my vacation. What I did uh, previous to my vacation, I did a 30-day series explaining how I went from over 450 pounds to, when I left the country, I was 289. And if you follow me on my social media, which is all at Dino the Genetic Marvel, I explained that when I came back after 10 days of vacation, I was up a little over 15 pounds. And I didn't feel too great. Uh, I had a great vacation. It was very enjoyable. So now what I'm doing is I'm documenting the fact that I'm able to duplicate my results, to get back on track instantly, because I believe that those are all um, good things and beneficial things to the long run of what I'm trying to do here. In all honesty, I am trying to be happy with myself, both inside and out, mentally, physically, emotionally, my life, all these kind of things factor in. And with that comes a responsibility for me to try and make things happen. Hey, what's happening, Serge? Thanks for coming in and support. Really appreciate you. So, today, one of the things that happened was I started fasting. So the last meal I had was on Wednesday. If you watch my previous series, I explain some of the things I did with regards to food and fasting and mindset, and these were all factors in getting to me to the point that I'm at right now. And with that, on Wednesday, the last stopover we had was in Iceland, and in Iceland, I ate my full. I had way too many hot dogs. It was very enjoyable. They're very delicious, and they were even recommended by a friend. Victoria went to get food. I was holding our seats, and she went and got hot dogs. And when I'd done a reel before I left London saying that we were going to stop in Iceland, and someone had responded to that, so I just checked it when Victoria came back, saying, "Make sure you try some of the hot dogs." I'm like, haha. It was destiny. They were delicious. So if you're in Iceland, check out the hot dogs. They're awesome. So that being said, I ate like a pig. I felt like garbage afterward. And yeah, Victoria got the smoked salmon and she loved it. I got to look for that picture as well. But that being said, um, I was happy to come back and start fasting immediately because all the things that I've been fighting against and working towards with my health were failing me. My knees were hurting, my joints were hurting, my muscles were hurting, everything was hurting. I didn't feel like myself again. And granted, it was a celebration. We had a great time and everything, but getting back to it, that's the question, right? Because a lot of the times when we have roadblocks, whether they're planned or unplanned. In this case, it was planned. I had previously suffered a loss in my family, and that was unplanned. But as well, how did we keep on going? How did we uh, progress? And the first day that we were back, which was yesterday, or full day, was I continued my fast and tried to acclimatize because also there's jet lag, there's all sorts of various items. So you know you have to be kind to yourself is part of uh, my perception and how I'm working through things as well. So that being said, um, now this was day two. So day two, I am continuing my fast. I'm aiming to go right till Sunday, and then I'm gonna smoke a couple pork shoulders and have a very fastidious day. This will be very exciting. But so today I was able to do a full workout. Uh, and I felt great afterwards. So one of those things, and this has been something that I've been discussing with my wife as well, because I'll be honest, I'm kind of a dickhead. I'm not wrong, uh, but it bothers me a lot, and I will say my piece because I'm stubborn and a jerk. That's pretty much basically it. But one of the things that I've been learning and something that has been taken into mind is anything can happen. On a daily basis. It doesn't matter if you're healthy or not healthy or whatever it may be, but time and unforeseen circumstance befalls all. That's even the Bible. And having lost my brother last month, which was brutal, and I'm still dealing with that. It helped me realize that. if I want to live my life a certain way or be remembered as a certain way, it's important that I live my days in that same fashion, which is a hard thing to negotiate. I'm sure you guys will agree. So one of the keys has been focusing on what result I'm looking for and trusting the process to get that result because it has been working. And when I try and put my trust in things, I know for myself, I don't trust anything. I don't trust myself a lot of the times, and that there's a factor in it or a level of understanding where relinquishing your skepticism or cynicism even is a huge relief. Such as today, um, it was my job to drop off dry cleaning. So we actually have a bag so we can drop it off into their overnight slot and stuff. But I went and it was closed. It's closed until the 12th. That being said, now uh, caution or skepticism would tell me that I should take it with me, and when they're open, I'm going to come drop it off. Trusting the process, I said, well, they had a sign on the door said, due to unforeseen circumstances, we will be closed from the 9th to the 12th and reopening then. And I checked their Dropbox was available, so I closed the bag, put it in the Dropbox, and let it through. There's a level of trust you need in others that helps you move along. Because, as we all know, is if you ponder things, they will muddy the waters of your mind and your thoughts and your process. So by trusting that process and trusting people to do what they say they will do, which is a huge not out of my comfort zone. I'll be immediately honest about that. Is something that I would try and not do because, well, I trust me. I don't. I still don't trust me. So I'm going to trust other people to be who they say they are. And I know it sounds, I think facetious would be the word, but it sounds a little bit ridiculous, let's be honest. But being able to trust in that way, even such a small thing, is beneficial to me, not to anyone else. It's directly beneficial to me. And that's one of the key concepts here that I want to wake up and get going by about 10 o'clock. That didn't happen. Uh, Delays, whatever. I finally got my butt into gear and it was closer to do 9:30, 10. I wanted to finish by 11. I finished by 12 and then got everything going. That is still a success. Were there delays? Were there things that came up? Sure, that's called life. And I'm not going to reject life for my idiosyncrasies. So focusing on what was important was actually going through the day and going through that process was has put me in a physical state that's much better, which is what I was aiming for. As I said, I weighed in yesterday. If you follow my social media, I weighed in yesterday at 305.6, I believe it was. Um, Today I weighed in at 299.8. Uh, I felt great. I'm sure it was water or poop or whatever. Doesn't matter. I accept it as a win and progress in the right direction. And that's all. Anything more than accepting like that or less is me playing into my own um, negativeness or unresolved issues. So knowing that that's successful and knowing that that progress has happened helps me to push forward. And that's day two has been a little bit trying because I'm really hungry. I'll be honest with you, and I'm trying to maintain that control and keep progress, but understanding that it's going to take that time and um, relinquishing that trust to others. It's not me committing them to do as they've said, but it's just believing in my fellow humankind. And that's definitely where I am right now. Um, this series is what I'm planning to do is about 14 days to get me back under 289.4, what I left at. Hopefully, I can even be for that because I'll be honest with you, I still have quite a ways to go in my weight loss journey. And I look forward to it because my body's changing and feeling better every day. And those are excellent things. So, today is definitely one of those things where live your day the way you want to be remembered. Uh, we don't know, tomorrow is never promised. Today isn't promised, but it's one of those things that's important, and think it helps me keep my mindset and keep me focused on my goals, but also not allowing everything else to get muddied because of my own foolishness. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it today. Is focusing on that and trusting the process is definitely a key to uh, getting back on track and then maintaining it and with understanding and clarity. So, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and my other social media, as I do updates throughout the day, and I am trying to expand things so that I can possibly start a mentorship program because I think we are in a world where a lot of people are in need of quite a bit of help, and I believe that I've stumbled upon something with my own idiocy that is beneficial to everyone, and I look forward to delivering it. So, have a wonderful day. And as I said, if you found this beneficial, please leave a like or a comment. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Have a wonderful day, evening, or morning, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you tomorrow with day 3 and what happened.